you feel like you personally have just found a different mindset or groove or passion or something, focus that's making you so much better this year?
Yeah, I think that every game going in with the mindset of just playing aggressive, being a solid player, doing whatever coach and team needs me to do to be successful. And I think that I've been displaying that. And I know that one of my goals going into the season was consistency and with the double-doubles and just getting after those. So just been displaying that, and I'm proud of myself.
What has changed for you in terms of helping you be more consistent on the floor?
I had a conversation with Coach the other day, and, we both agree that it starts in practice. My intensity and how I approach being a competitor in practice, and that will just translate into the game. So I think just throughout the summer and my off season, I've spent a lot of time just on my game and doing the things I know I can do well, so that when the time comes in big games and any game really, because I know that my team needs me, just being able to produce.
Do you feel like, it's one thing to have a goal of a double-double every game to help push yourself, but do you think you can realistically do it? You look right now like you could get a double-double every game.
I've been doing it, so I'm just going to keep on the same wave, and we're going into our first Big East matchup tomorrow, so it's just kind of setting the tone for the Big East, because our first goal is to win the Big East Conference national championship, and then moving on to postseason, but starts tomorrow, so just going in with that same intensity as we've been with these top 10 matchups.
What do you feel like you guys wanted to prove to yourselves in matching up against these other ranked opponents early on in the season?
I think that we all have the same goal as living up to the UConn standard and doing exceeding that as well, because I know we didn't really finish the way we wanted to last year. So I think coming out with a hard schedule and matching up with people we will see in the tournament is a great indicator of how we will react and match up to them. So I think that we've been doing great so far, just continuing, because we have lots more games to play.
What's your thought on the Big East's recent success? They have four teams now ranked in the top 25.
It's great. I think it shows that Big East is not just some no-name conference. We really mean what we show. I think also with the other competitive teams, I know that in the past people have said that Big East has shifted with the different teams coming in and different teams leaving, but we're still as competitive as we were in the past. So I think that it's great. We have 4 teams in top 25 now, so just shows that we're so competitive with the other conferences.
The scoring is up this year for you guys. It was mid-70s last year, now you're mid-high 80s this year. Do you think the offense is better this year, and why do you think it's better?
Yeah, I think you can say the offense is better, but I think most importantly, individually, we've gotten better. I think that with the way our offense flows, we have a lot of different threats that we can attack, whether that's inside, on the perimeter, or the mid-range. So I think that individually, we've done our part of redefining our games so that as a collective, we can be even much more of a threat.
Are you surprised by that? Did you think, because you're playing at such a good tempo at a good pace, that it's come so early?
I'm not surprised. My 3rd year here, so I've been through a lot with the various teams, but I knew that eventually we would pick it up, and I'm glad that we're picking it up at the start of the season so that we can just maintain that same flow throughout the season this year.
How have you seen Gianna's adapt to playing in college games?
Gianna?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think that she's adapted well. I know how she feels with just being a freshman and just wanting to show out and kind of translate what she's done in high school to here. But I think that she's had a better understanding of, it's an elite level and better competition, people that are going to be as strong as you. So just kind of navigating how to still be successful with those skills. So I think that she's done great for us. She's put in a lot of great minutes for us when we need her, and just to continue that throughout the season.
Do you guys talk a lot? Do you give her advice on how to play up to the college level?
Yeah, for sure. We basically play the same position, and I know that she's very aggressive and physical, as I was in my freshman year. So just told her stay aggressive. Don't let anyone take that away from you, but just playing more smarter.
have you seen her react to, Dorka, being out and just, playing more minutes and things like that?
Yeah, I think we've all had the same reaction that we've lost somebody who's very key for us offensively and defensively, but knowing that we need to step up in her place until she comes back, and I know that Dorka is waiting to come back, and she will come back very soon, but in the meantime, we've just been holding down the fort for her.
What's that like for you to be in a position where you are giving advice now? You're talking to someone like Yana. I mean, are you like, yeah, I'm the old maid here now?
Yeah, I do feel like I'm getting old because I'm a senior next year, so that's crazy for sure. But yeah, I always like to give advice to anybody who needs it, because when I was younger, I always seeked for that. I was just soaking up everything like a sponge. So I understand and appreciate when she asks or when any of my teammates ask me. So yeah, I'm great. All for giving advice for sure.
You see students already lining outside for the men's game. They did the same for your Texas game. What do you think that just says about UConn, especially both of you coming off winning the Phil Knight?
I think it speaks to our students. They're big fans and our biggest supporters, and they really carry us. And everything that we've done, they're always backing us up. And to see them camping out is crazy. That dedication is unreal. And we always know that they're always going to support us, win, lose, or draw. But coming off a big win with the PK night tournament, I think that it was great that we both could, us and the men's team could both bring back the trophy, and for them to have a big game, today too, and the student supporting is just amazing.
Obviously, a lot of focus on the backcourt on offense. But for your specific role, what steps have you taken to sort of evolve what you do on the offensive end?
I think that I start on defense. With the Iowa game, I had a big matchup with their big, and I knew that a lot of the offense will need to be run through her. So taking that away really helped us defensively, and me getting defensive stops, defensive rebounds helped me offensively as well. I was able to run in transition, which is one of my strengths. Utilize that, utilize my my moves down low, but all the good stuff. But I think that it started with my defense for sure.
The touch from the outside that you developed too, how do you feel about just being more confident about going from 15 feet out?
I've been telling you guys that I got it in my back, but but yeah, it just started with my off-season workout and just staying in the gym and repetition for sure.
One of the things about your off-season workouts, have you found this season you've been able to go harder, for longer stretches before you feel, any kind of tiredness, and how much has that really helped you?
It's helped a lot, going in with conditioning, and then also just being in the gym, working on the little things like my footwork and just repetition, as I said, with my shot. It shows in the games. We're 5 games in now, and just plan on continuing that.
You had that fadeaway jumper from down in the post a couple times this season. Is that something that you worked on your own this offseason? Did you learn that from someone?
Yeah, just learning on different ways to finish around the rim, because especially in the Iowa game with the fadeaway, I knew I had a bigger girl on me, so getting around her was going to be a bit more difficult. So I just had to, that comes with watching film as well, just knowing which ways I can score, and just being a versatile player is what I really keyed on in the summer. So just learning on different moves to finish down low.
Okay, we'll do one more with Aaliyah. Did you know that you guys could be this mentally tough this year, and where does that come from?
That's a good question. I think it comes from just a change of mindset. I think that in June we came in off the loss with South Carolina, knowing that we could have done better. And I think that Coach always says, once you get punched in the face, you need to know how to punch back or get back onto it. And I think that we've really had that mentality of being the aggressor first, starting off games pretty strong and starting off the season strong. So just relaying back on that kind of mentality.